Yo, my people, it's your boy KJ. Welcome back to another episode of the Hoops Hustle podcast.
And it's me, Josh, and we are a week into the NBA season. A crazy week into the NBA season, bro. I don't even know where to start.
Fam, ballers have been balling. There's been a scandal. There's been so much.
Crazy.
But let's start with Wemby, man.
Man, I told you, the future is now. I said it, was it last week? I said last week, the future is now. And there's sometimes, in the NBA season and with teams, their timeline has been accelerated, bro. We saw it with Steph Curry and the Warriors. They ended up winning when no one expected it. We saw it with OKC last year. And the way Wemby is playing, a generational talent, bro. Is he the best player in the league right now?
Not just yet,
okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. We're 4 games in, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Definitely getting ahead of yourself, but one thing I have to hold my hand up to you, that award is his, Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh yeah, I told you.
The award is his for the next 5, 6, 7. As long as he stays healthy, that award is his.
100%. But with the Spurs, bro, I've just loved what I've seen from that team, man. They're just a team who are still young, but they're playing so poised. Dylan Harper, bro, second pick in the NBA draft. Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, and Wemby. What's the ceiling for the team this season? How far do you think they can go?
I think they're definitely a lock-in for top 6. And obviously, they don't even have De'Aaron Fox yet.
I forgot about that as well, you know.
So when he comes back, I'm seeing... is there going to be a teething issue when he comes back? A little bit, but I think they've got a structure set in place where everyone knows their role. Everyone knows it's Wemby's team. De'Aaron Fox needs to chip in. Castle needs to chip in. Dylan Harper, you're just a rookie, but this is your role. And I think everyone knows what they need to do.
100%. I think Dylan Harper is definitely the future PG for the team. Everyone can see it already, bro. We're 3-4 games into the season. However, I do see times when Wemby, as soon as he comes off the floor, the production does drop. So I think De'Aaron Fox will be important for the team moving forward. And plus, his contract is like $250-60 million. So, of course, he's going to get playing time moving forward. But like I said, man, I've loved what I've seen so far from the Spurs. I'm just fingers crossed Wemby stays healthy this season.
Everyone's been balling. You've seen Wemby going up for big numbers. You've seen AR drop 51. You've seen even Aaron Gordon drop 50 points.
Yeah.
So, what do you make of the quality of basketball so far this season?
I don't know what it is, but everyone just seems to be shooting lights out. But again, I think the league is just so talented, On any given night, anyone can go off on any NBA team. So I've loved what I've seen. But this has been like a crazy week, bro. Some great basketball being played by a lot of teams.
Who would you say has been your standout player?
Apart from Wemby, I think there's also another player who's playing at the best player in the league is Giannis right now.
Okay.
The numbers he's putting up is disgusting. It's actually disgusting to watch. And the way he's controlling the game, his passing has been elite. He knows his game in terms of getting into the paint. We know what he's going to do. And even though he hasn't been taking a lot of threes, he has been shooting it well as well. So I think Wemby and Giannis probably have been the 2 best players to start the season.
It's funny you mentioned those 2 players because if you see both of those players, and I think Wemby's now learning in this, I'm too big, I'm too strong. You guys can't guard me in the paint. So they're settling for less threes. If you see their numbers of threes have dropped, Wemby, although he took that logo free the other night, but he knows his role. He knows that I'm too big for any of you guys. Getting 2 blocks in one sitting and then going to the other end and scoring.
Facts. The amount of times I've seen Wemby, he's for his size and his standard, he's wide open for a free, but he still pumps fakes it and goes for a drive. His shot selection this season has been much better than last year. Again, he's dominating in the paint. His handles have gotten so much tighter, bro. He's actually a point guard in a 7'5" body. It's crazy to see, man.
Let's move over to the Lakers. Obviously, Luka's been out with a finger injury, but AR's been dropping numbers, man. What do you make of the Lakers this season?
First of all, I need to know who is the Lakers medical staff. Who is on this program? Why do the Lakers just always seem to get hurt, bro? LeBron, Luka, Marcus Smart. What's his man's name? Gabe Vincent out now. Gabe Vincent's now out for an extended period of time. It just doesn't stop. But I've loved what I've seen from AR. I still can't believe you said Austin Reeves was a what? What did he say it was?
I think he's more like a 6th man.
6th man of the year, man. I knew he could be a third option on the championship team, but I've loved what I've seen from him. And now he's expecting a big contract next summer. This is the perfect time for him to perform.
You know what? I have to hold my hand up to that one.
Yeah.
He can easily be a number 2 on any given team. And you're seeing that him and Luka, even before Luka got injured, they're actually playing really well together. Yeah. So I'm really intrigued to see how they'll be once LeBron comes back.
No, 100%, yeah. And also, DeAndre Ayton, I think he needs to get some love as well. I've liked what I've seen from him. He outplayed Sabonis. He outplayed Rudy Gobert. he's played well, man. He's someone that just needs like a kick up his bum, bro, just to get him moving, get him going, and yeah, he's been alright, man.
As long as he stays hungry, as long as he grabs those rebounds, get the putbacks. Because there was one play, I think it was against the Kings. He literally got the rebound and just yammed it down. And I'm thinking, we need that more of you. Just be hungry.
I think he's just someone that needs to be motivated to get going, man. I think you can definitely say he's a softie, but when he's in that mode, when he's aggressive, that's the best version of himself. So hopefully the Lakers can see that moving forward. But fingers crossed, LeBron comes back hopefully mid-November. Luka maybe next week. So we could see the full team. We could see the full team by the end of the month. So I'm excited to see that.
Let's move over to the champions, OKC Thunder. They started off the week with 2 double overtime games. Yeah. What do you make of them?
I have liked what I've seen so far with J-Dub obviously being out. I've liked what I've seen from Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren, I think he's taken another step, bro. He's, I think, officially healthy. People forget he had a hip injury. And other injuries as well, but he's fully healthy this season, shooting the ball well. He's been aggressive as well in the paint as well. Defensively, he's going to do what he does. So I've liked what I've seen from them.
He was drafted, number 2, right?
Yeah.
So he's actually showing the kind of quality of a player that he really is.
Yeah.
In all fairness, he should actually be the number 2 option on that team. It's just the injuries in the last 2 seasons that people's forgetting how good of a player he is. Yes, he's skinny. Yes, he looks like he could be broken easily, but he's actually a very strong player and he knows his role. He's got a good mid-range. He can go to the hoop and he can play defense as well.
Yeah. Now, I think OKC, are you saying, are they a lock for a repeat championship?
You know me, I feel like last season was a one-hit wonder, but I do see them being in and around. I think the West is so open that anyone can make it, but I can see them being in the Western Conference Finals.
And you know, they're just such a complete team, bro. Even someone like AJ Mitchell, like, Sam Presti just seems to find these players who can contribute to winning so easily. I think their bench can, if they just play their bench here, I think their bench could be a top 9, 8 seed in the West. Like, that's how good their team is.
Let's move over to some other teams in the West quickly, rapid fire. Houston Rockets and Golden State Warriors. What do you make of those 2 teams so far?
Houston Rockets, I'll say, figuring it out. The new team, obviously, KD, who's going to be a big part of that team moving forward. I think they just need to figure it out. I'll give them like 15, 20 games to get a better picture of how they look. Golden State Warriors, it pains me to say this, man, but I like their team.
I've been telling you about Golden State Warriors. Like, for me, yes, they're old, but they know how to play ball. They know their roles. No one's trying to one-up one other person. The mission is win a chip. And we know Jimmy Butler's hungry for that one. And I know Steph and Draymond Green, they really want to one-up on LeBron and win that 5th ring. So that's why I got them higher. The Rockets, yeah, they need to gel well together. I also do think they're missing out on a point guard. And we're seeing it because Amen Thompson, great quality, 2A player. But you need that floor general that knows, all right, cool, let me slow it down. KD, you need a ball here. Alprince and Green, you need a ball here. But like you said, they're just gelling and still need time to fix it.
Yeah, I forgot about that, man. I mean, Fred VanVleet was a big, big, big miss, bro. They definitely need a point guard just to help settle the floor. Reed Shepherd, I mean, he hasn't had the best start to the season. It's only his 2nd year. But I don't know, man. I think, is there even a point guard that's available they can trade for potentially at the deadline? I will need to think about that. But I think if they could get a point guard who can help run the floor better for them, yeah, they can definitely take off on that team. But yeah, like I said, the Warriors, it does pain me to say this, but I've liked what I've seen from them. And they are a team who in the regular season, we'll see how they get on. But when it does come to the playoffs, they're a team that can play playoff defense. You got Steph Curry, who's Steph Curry. You got Jimmy Butler, another big playoff performer. And I've liked what I've seen Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah.
Playing his role, man, getting rebounds, playing defense, shooting the ball well, just doing all the extra stuff that's going to lead to him getting a big contract that he wants next summer.
I do think this whole contract situation that happened this summer really lit a fire under his belly. And obviously Steph, Draymond, and even Jimmy, I think those are good vets to have around you to be like, you know what, just focus on the main thing and let the main thing pay off your huge salary that you want. But yeah, let's move over to the East. You mentioned Giannis playing lights out. What about other teams in the East? You've got the New York Knicks, you've got the Cavs. What do you make of them so far?
I think the Knicks, right now, yeah, the Knicks are my pick to make the right now, the Knicks are my pick to win the NBA Finals. Okay. I think they probably have the most complete team in the East so far. My sleeper team, the Sixers, who we can probably talk about later. But again, I think with the Cavs, yeah, I like Donovan Mitchell. I like their team. I like Evan Mobley. But do they just have enough when it gets to those gritty moments? Is Evan Mobley someone down 3-2 in a series? Could you get me 30 points if Mitchell is not performing? Can that be Darius Garland? I don't know, man. I have some questions about the Cavs. I do like bringing Lonzo Ball in, just someone who can help run the bench when Mitchell and Cole is off. But I don't know. I have a bit of questions with the Cavs.
For me, I'm sold on the Cavs. I think Darius Garland's
Yeah.
obviously been out, still
Yeah.
nursing that foot injury. And I do kind of think they're tired of being second. They're
Yeah.
tired of getting knocked out. Because Donovan Mitchell, I think he's one baller that he's hungry for it. And obviously, with them being knocked out last year, sending the message around to everyone, yo, we need to lock in. Like you said, the key question is what Mobley is going to do. Mobley, you need to step up, man. You really need to be that dominating force. Like, you're big, man. And you're playing in the East. The East ain't it. So, like, step up your game because the Cavs definitely have something.
100%, man. I think I like the team. Yeah, for me, it's just, again, Evan Mobley. Can he take that next step to really... I'm talking about that All-Star League, All-NBA League, to really get that team where they need to be. We'll see, man. But speaking about other teams in the Eastern Conference, let's talk about the Sixers. Man, VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey, they are balling right now for the Sixers.
I think the beauty in that is that they've been surrounded by professionals who've been in the league for a long period of time. Yes, Paul George ain't playing. Yes, Embiid's been hobbled with injury, but these are ballers that are all NBA players, MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year kind of caliber players. So surrounding them with a hungry Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe could have been a top 2 pick, a top 1 pick.
Yeah.
Obviously, Cooper Flag is a different breed, but we've seen that they can actually be a title contender.
Facts. I mean, title contender. Is that what you're saying? Is that how you're feeling? Yeah.
I'm feeling that if the injuries are healthy, do you know what I mean?
If Embiid, like, obviously with the way he's played so far, I'm hoping again it's not a case where his knees are cooked, but it's a case he needs to get back into shape. But the way he's played and the way he's looked hasn't been encouraging to see. However, if he can obviously get back into shape, start performing moving forward, with the way Maxey's played and VJ Edgecombe, who is looking like a 4th, 5th year player, bro, not a rookie in the NBA. They are my sleeper pick to be in the NBA Finals, 100%.
Like I said, I ain't picking them to win the championship. They're just my sleeper if everyone's healthy. But yeah, we can see that the team, they got something going on.
Yeah. There's something bubbling, as you could say. Something's definitely bubbling in Philly. But I'm trying to think, in the East though, is there any more teams? You got the Magic, you got the Hawks. Are there any other teams?
I'm keeping my eye on the Hawks, because they made some good key pieces. Adding Porzingis, so I'm interested to see how they gel. Obviously, Trae Young for me is one of the best point guards in the league, and I don't think people give him a lot of credit. But for me, Trae Young, man, he's a baller, and I think he just needs better team around him. And this is the first time you can say he's got a team around him.
Yeah, it hasn't been the best start for them. I think they're 0-3.
That's early days.
Yeah, it's still early days, isn't it, man? I do like the additions they did make, though. I like Porzingis, Alexander Walker, and Jalen Johnson, who I think he could potentially be the best player on that team. Yeah. I think I see that kind of potential in Jalen Johnson. I think he could be an elite player in the league. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with the Hawks, man. Obviously, they didn't offer Trae the extension that he probably wanted. They might do it during the season. I don't know if they can do that. But, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it plays out for them. My Magic hasn't been a great start. Orlando, what's going on, bro? Paolo, my guy, what is going on?
I think even the Heat, they've been, steady rocking?
Steady, yeah.
I'm not too sure. They need to make a move, man.
Do you know what? Yeah, I think the Heat are in limbo, bro, because they're a team who is good enough to
make
the playoffs, maybe second round. But again, right now, is there a superstar? I mean, Giannis, though. But if you're trading for Giannis, you're giving up a lot.
I trust Riley to build a team around Giannis anyhow.
I guess. I mean, yeah, the Heat are just in a weird situation right now, where I just don't see any really future for them potentially right now.
What other teams do you think are in weird situations that maybe you need to break it up?
The Kings, I don't know what they're doing, 100%. The Pelicans, Zion already, bro, it's been 3 games, bro. He's already out with injury. So that's another team. I'm trying to think who else.
Memphis is one.
Oh, Memphis, that's a good pick as well. Yeah.
Even though they've been playing all right so far, but I think with that strong West, might need to shake it up a little bit. Yeah,
there's levels, man. And with Jaren Jackson Jr., I just don't like him as a player, man.
Why?
I'm just not a fan of him. Like, he's still fouling out of games, bro. You're in your 5th or 6th year now, and you're still committing dumb fouls to foul out of games at this point. He's someone who's, bro, I think he's at 6'10". I don't think he averages double-digit rebounds.
He does.
No, I don't think he does. Like, he is someone who, I don't think he does,
Because he won the Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, but that wasn't to do with rebounds. That was more to do with he was getting a lot of blocks, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he's bro, he's so unaggressive, if that's even a word. He's so unaggressive, bro, for someone his size and with his skills, man. Yeah, I just don't like him as a player.
Maybe it might be just that the league has a soft big man issue because we obviously had DeAndre Ayton. We obviously see a number of the other bigs just not.
Towns. Yeah, I don't know where it is, man. I don't know what it is. But that's what I'm saying. If you have an elite big right now in today's NBA, you can dominate. Embiid. Jokic obviously been dominating. Wemby, who I'm trying to think who's there can really stop Wemby. Because right now, I've been watching this. I've literally watched every Spurs game so far, bro. It got to a point after the second game, the last 2 games, teams have just been double teaming him, triple teaming him now.
That's what you have to do.
You have to, fam. Bro, the last game, he took 2 shots up until the 3rd quarter. He was just chilling, bro, and he was still impacting the game in different ways until the 4th quarter where he was like, okay, cool. It's kind of getting tight now. Let me quickly drop 10 straight points for you guys.
That boy, man. Yeah, the league is definitely his.
Fam, I don't want to keep going back to him, but, bro, I feel like, do you know what it is? I feel like this is what it must have felt like watching LeBron back in 2003.
Or even Shaq.
Bro. Or even Jordan, just seeing generation, but being able to see, proper... You throw the word generational, everyone throws around generational talents a lot, but an actual generational talent, GOAT potential in his, beginning years.
My thing is, he just needs to stay healthy.
Yeah, man.
He just needs to stay healthy. I'm praying against anything like Sam Bowie because he's just too tall.
Yeah, facts.
But we'll see.
I be real, every time he drops on the floor, I do that, bro. I jump. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we will see.
Obviously, this is early season. Let's go with our early season predictions. Who do you think is gonna win the NBA championship? But better yet, make the finals.
Right now, it's hard for me to pick, especially in the West. It's hard for me to pick one team. So I'm gonna go 2 teams. I'm gonna give OKC the respect as the defending champs, 100%. And again, it pains me to say it, but the Golden State Warriors.
For me, I agree with you on the Golden State Warriors. They're my number 1 team to make it into the finals. Obviously, I think just the veteran leadership. And like you said, the West is very open, so it could be anyone. And that's why I got the Nuggets second. Because Jokic is doing Jokic things. And he's just going under the radar. Everyone's talking about Wemby. Everyone's talking about Chet. Everyone's talking about other players. But Jokic is reminding people who he is. And obviously, Murray being there. We've got Gordon going for 50, so that's why I'm high on them. In the East, who you got?
Knicks. I think right now Knicks, but my sleeper pick is the Sixers.
I've got the Cavs. I think it's going to be a repeat of Cavs versus Golden State Warriors in the finals.
I'll be mad.
I think the Cavs are really hungry now. Yeah. But like you said, sleeper pick for me, Sixers.
Sixers, yeah, definitely. I mean, my hopeful pick in the East is Orlando Magic, but like I said before, I think the Knicks just have the best team right now. In the East.
Hopefully I'm wrong and it's the Lakers going to the finals and LeBron's winning that 5th chip.
Amen. But quick question before we wrap up. The trade deadline's always crazy. There's always a surprise move. Do you see something popping off, bro, in February?
I'm not too sure because obviously this whole second apron thing has really messed up the league. It's taken out the fun out of the summer. Because remember, summer used to be fun. Okay, I'm coming home. I'm taking my talents to South Beach. Or KD saying, you know what, I'm going Golden State Warriors. Now we don't really have that buzz. We kind of know, Luka's going to sign that 3-year contract. Yeah. Milwaukee's keeping Giannis. So I feel like the NBA has really taken out the fun out of the summer. So I'm not too sure about the trade deadline. Yeah,
that's a good point, to be fair. I mean, we'll see how it moves, man. Obviously, you hear about reports of LeBron and him being unhappy and him holding out, whatever, because he didn't get an extension. But I don't know. I don't think LeBron's the type of player that will move mid-season. I think he's more of a free agency type of person. So we'll see. I think there's always a surprise move that pops up anyway. So we'll see how we get some. But anything else you want to cover?
Actually, yeah. The NBA has obviously signed this new TV deal. What do you make of the whole new aspect of Amazon Prime, NBC? What do you take?
I mean, as a fan, it's a bit mad you having to switch to different channels. Obviously, if you haven't got League Pass, there's so many different networks you have to watch. But I have seen an improvement though. I've really liked what I've seen from a couple of these networks like Prime and NBC and really making it different. I was tired of ESPN, especially after the NBA Finals last year.
I'll be real, I agree with you. I see, especially with Prime, we're getting more in-depth. You've got Steve Nash, he's a wizardry in terms of knowledge. And obviously Dirk, Udonis Haslem and Blake Griffin. I think that's a right balance
Yeah.
of players who know the game and can educate us. Whereas with ESPN, it's just like Stephen A. Smith just yapping. And it's like, bro, did you even play ball?
Yeah, like I was so tired of him. And you got like Kendrick Perkins. Did you see what Kendrick Perkins said the other day, bro?
What do you say?
He was saying that he was responsible for ESPN highlighting and bringing the bus to Ja Morant. Brother, like the Perk, I think he takes perks like real life. I'm not gonna lie to you, because he was on a podcast with Zebo and Tony Allen, yeah, bro. And then even them, they had to correct him afterwards. They were like, obviously, like, yeah, you could have highlighted, but bro, Ja is Ja, bro. He's one of the most electrifying players in the league. So
to be honest, I do like Perk because when you hear him talk, he does make some sense sometimes. But I feel like with the whole ESPN thing, the only thing that saved him this season is bringing that TNT crew.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I like what I've seen. I think Prime, definitely, I agree with you, bro. Prime has really upped the levels, really knowledgeable, and a great cast, man. So I've loved what I've seen from them.
NBC, what do you make of the Jordan returning back to the game?
I mean, I really thought it was going to be him, like, in a studio talking about the game, but it was more like an interview kind of thing. I mean, I kind of understand it's Jordan. He's probably busy, got other stuff going on, but so it was cool, I guess, but I don't really think much of it.
Now, I would really love to see him at least analysing, cool, LeBron's doing this, but I think he can't do that, man.
Yeah.
It'll actually ruin his legacy.
Oh, you think so?
Not his legacy in terms of playing, but in terms of players revere him. Like, people view him the GOAT. I don't, but like, he's one or two.
Yeah.
And I think him criticising players or even just saying, maybe you need to tweak your defense there, it would ruin his image a little bit.
I don't agree with that. It depends how he goes about it. If he goes about it in a constructive way, I think players will love that, bro, from Michael Jordan. But if he goes about it in a Charles Barkley kind of, or Shaq hating way, whereas, my generation wouldn't have done this, then yeah, I can agree with it.
If he did like a Kobe details.
Yeah, see, something like that, bro. Players I think will love that, bro. Especially coming from Jordan. But you see, you got, obviously, I love Shaq, Charles, and them, man. They're funny. But a lot of the time, bro, even when Shaq saw Wemby's performance against AD and the Mavs, he was like, it wasn't that impressive. He's like, should be doing, like, it's not needed, man. It's not needed.
But all right, guys, that's a wrap from us. The second episode of Hoops Hustle Podcast.
Bro, make sure you guys lock in, like, comment, and subscribe to all our platforms. And make sure you follow us as well. And tune in next week for another episode.
Have a blessed week.